Hello and welcome to a second HTML and CSS crash course tutorial. In this video, we're just going to be talking about HTML semantic tags. Now, before we dive into today's topic, I'm just going to be doing a quick recap of what we did in the last video. So in the last video, I explained to you all how to open a file with VS Code and also how to generate your boilerplate. So in this video, we're going to be talking about semantic tags. But before we dive into semantic tags, I just want to give a quick explanation of what tags are. So if you need to create a paragraph, a header, a section, you do that using the tags, the HTML tags. So let's say we need to create a header. Let's say header. If you save this and run it on your browser, you just get a plain text. So it's just a plain text. So how do we generate a header? So we do this by typing h1 and click enter. So this is the opening tag and this is the closing tag. Now the difference between an opening tag and a closing tag is that a closing tag has a slash in front of the name of the tag. So let's just say this is the first header. So you save this and go back to your browser. You can see it automatically refreshes with VS Code. So that's how to generate a header. So let's say you need to create a subheader. Let me just resize this a bit. So let's say you need to create a subheader, something not so big. How do you do that? As you can see in this first header, we said h1. So there are different types of headers. So we also have h2. You can see the opening tag and the closing tag also. So you just say this is the second header. Save this. It automatically appears here. Let's do h3 also. h3. This is the third header. So it goes on and on to h6. So let me just copy this text. I'll just make this as a header. So you save this, you can see the header appears over here also. h5, do the same thing, paste it over here and save. See, it appears on your browser. h6, paste it and save also. So yeah, these are the headers we have, the header tags we have. Also, if you need to generate a paragraph text, you don't do this by just typing anyhow. Let's say so you can't just generate a paragraph by typing this is a paragraph or just a normal text. No. So if we need to generate a paragraph, you use the p tag. So let's get rid of this p tag and say this is a paragraph. Okay, so I know you must be wondering why we're using these tags, that why can't we just generate texts like typing normally on something like Microsoft Word or something else. Well, we use these tags because we might want to style them. We'll definitely want to style them in our CSS later on. So this is more sophisticated and more presentable. You can see the H1 makes this text a bit big and bold, insinuating that this is the header. So the next thing we're going to talk about is divs. So what is a div? A div essentially is like a container or a wrapper where you can put all your other tags, such as the header tag, the paragraph tag, images, and so on. So let's just copy this and move it into this div. You see, essentially there's not going to be any difference. You can see it's still the same, but if we want to style this, if we were to style this in our CSS or something, and you want to move all of this to the center of the web page, you can just style this particular div and it would essentially move all of this text to the center. So if you want to add a color to this text also, you just need to style this particular div and it's going to affect all the contents in the div. So that will be all for this tutorial.